I'm telling you, the biggest epidemic ever, like, is basically just stupid parents. Like, these fucking stupid NPCs just have kids on a whim, yeah, because they get out pissed one night and go and fucking shag someone because they're not even fucking conscious of what they're fucking doing. They ain't even woke up at all, yeah. All these stupid motherfuckers, yeah, these traumatized, stupid people who don't have the ability to critically think, yeah, who are completely assimilated into the fucking matrix, yeah. All of these fucking NPC unconscious people, they keep on having kids on a whim, and then they unconsciously neglect their children because of their own trauma. And it's basically the fucking one of the biggest problems in today's world, yeah. It's like all of the parents are shit. None of these parents are giving their kids what they need, yeah. Obviously, there are bigger, like, maybe it's because of poverty and trauma, so obviously you can blame the government at a higher level if you, like, zoom out to an extent. But it's like, it's a major thing, but it actually baffles me, and it's such a prevalent thing that it's so easy to spot. It's so predictable in, like, every household. Go into a public school, yeah, pick out any random child, yeah, and I can already tell you exactly what's in their lunchbox, yeah, and I can tell you, I can predict their home life from the get. Like, it's fucking so, like, it's because it's programmed from the top down, where it's like, it's mandated that you must be a particular way if you don't want to get gang stalked by the entire global population. And they don't even know that they're doing it. They become wardens, open prison wardens, enforcing a script that they were forced to be indoctrinated into due to the mandate of the indoctrination so-called education system, for example. But yeah, basically, it's just like, I don't understand why loads of fucking parents, like, they keep dishing out these kids, yeah, and then they don't know how to raise. I mean, you see it all around you. Like, if anyone around you has had a kid recently, like, again, I can predict what they're going to feed the kid straight away. Like, food is just one dimension to it. And obviously there's, like, the tap water and things like that. Like, a lot of it, like, really, I guess the core teaching is self-love, or love. Like, people don't know how to love properly. Literally, it's like fucking weird where, like, the child's not given the proper love to an extent. And I'm not talking about myself inherently, like, but yeah, it's just literally, I don't, it creates so many problems, yeah, because so many people are so broken because of their childhood and that. It's like, all of these parents are skint and they have no money, and then they'll shag someone who they might think that they like half the time. Like, fucking, someone recently has had a kid on the way, and he's telling me he don't even want the kid. He's looking at his pregnant missus thinking, oh, what have I done? And guess who told me that? I can't tell you, actually, because he'll come and give me a kick-in. He's threatening to give me a kick-in, to be fair. Because... Oh, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It was my dad. Ah! Fucking hell. Fucking... Whatever, bro. Anyway, I don't care, like, fucking... Oh, look, there's so many, like, snakes. Everyone's listening, man. Hey, listen. Regardless of everything else I just said, it's neuromodulation of the whole population. They got you gang-stalking each other now, in moderation. Basically, artificial intelligence gang-stalking has possessed the entire global population, and all of you, man, are indoctrinated and you don't even know it. And that debris you're breathing in, do you know what it does, my friend? It goes to the organ it was designed for. And when it gets hold of you, you are left without a clue. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about no one, because all of you have got intestinal parasites and you're being controlled by... You don't even know, bruv. Wake up. Stop drinking the tap water. Stop fucking pushing the Matrix agenda and wake up, bro. You don't know fucking nothing, mate. When will you wake up, fam? I'm not fucking... Literally, I'm talking to you gang-stalking motherfuckers. All of you. Literally, the whole fucking population, fam. Wake the fuck up, bro. Honestly, it's so blatant, fam. But, like... And there's so much pain, like, when you fucking... To transition from being indoctrinated to awakening can be quite a... ego death. When you realise that everything you thought was true is actually a lie, it can send quite the ripple through space and time. All of you are being hijacked by indoctrination and propaganda, and you are enforcing beliefs and thoughts that are not your own. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about this for long. I weren't trying to bring up my dad or nothing. But yeah, it's just unnecessary. It's an observation. It's just parents have children, and I'm not saying this is the case about my family, or I'm talking abstractly in general. I'm not talking about me personally. I'm saying when I look at culture in general, and most of the kids that get sent to the government school, which is another facet which I'll throw in, by the way, because these snakes are listening and sharing, who have been gang stalking me my whole fucking life in my own house. Yeah, you know you sold your kid to the government with the birth certificate. Like, you sent them to... Yeah, I realised this earlier, fam. I went to this weird school, yeah, where, like, I got kicked out of school, yeah, so my school basically paid for me to go to this warehouse. I got kicked out of school because I weren't really listening to them, because they're locking me in a room for, like, 6 hours a day, trying to make me read some black and white bit of paper, like, cramming falsehood down my throat. Like, they're literally teaching lies, like the food pyramid, for example. Yeah, like, I don't understand why parents send their kids to school every day. That's what I'm saying. Because, yeah, so basically I got kicked out of school, yeah, and then school basically, like, they had me go to this fucking warehouse thing where, like, no, all of these schools I weren't resonating with, yeah, and they try to tell me that it's me. That must be the only... If this school didn't work, that school didn't work, that school didn't... Well, I guess you just got to get your act together, like, you just got to engage with... Oh, it's not school that's the problem, then. When every child in every school is like... Well, most of them have the same opinion. They don't want to fucking be there, do they? But you end up realising that you've been, like, enslaved your entire life, with, like... And you've been, like, indoctrinated into the illusion of freedom. Where, like... Yeah, it's just, I don't get it. It's like, you just keep sending your kid to this building that's doing nothing for them. I understand with school, I get that. But so I got kicked out of bare schools because school's fucked, right? That's why. And they're feeding me poison. ADHD symptoms come from refined sugars and shit, yeah? So, like, fucking, I can't believe that shit I was eating, fam. And the fucking medication that this system tried to get me on. Yeah, this system got me ill. This system locked me in to a toxic environment on purpose in a spawn camp manner, and so did they to you, where as soon as you're born they inject you with poison and toxins, yeah? They make you sick to make you go to the doctor, and then the doctor gives you the medication that hijacks your soul. It's literally planned. They knew where you could move before you were born, bruv. But yeah, like, I got kicked out of these schools, yeah, and I ended up in this warehouse, like, so no school would accept me, yeah, but it was illegal for me to not be in school because of my age, and it's, like, mandatory to get educated by the government. Come on, bro! It's mandatory to be educated by the same people who mandated a poisonous injection that most of you man got. And yeah, that's another, like... I don't know. It's just, and that's the gang stalking as well. Like, I'm not trying to bring up anyone in particular. I don't care. Like, who cares here? But for example, say my dad. When I didn't get the COVID vaccine, my dad was calling me selfish, and his dad was calling him selfish. So he got it. So my dad was gaslighting me, telling me to get the COVID jab. Otherwise, I'm selfish. And that's why I lost the plot, because I woke up, yeah, and then I was proceeded to be gang stalked by the entire population. Yeah, fucking selfish. That's what... I had this job, yeah, and I was really doing fucking good at this job. I swear down. I thought... I was under the illusion that it was a good job, yeah, because I was indoctrinated. And then, like, I done unpaid overtime. I was really, really fucking trying. I swear down, they loved me because I went above and beyond, yeah. And then this COVID shit happened, and all of them turned on me at the exact same time. This is gang stalking. Like, my entire workplace attacked me because I didn't want to be injected with... They don't even know what it is! I can't believe it! It's fucking incredible! Like, what the fuck? And there's a video of me 2 years ago when I'm like... I went to vent in the toilet. Like, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I said I don't want this injection yet, and no one will accept it. But yeah, anyway, that's that. Hold on. I feel like this phone is frying me with this EMF frequency. I can feel it going into my thumb. I gotta go because I'm being attacked with directed energy weapons, and so are you. You just swap hands and I'll turn the internet off. I need to get away from this shit because it is indeed a aura attack everywhere. It's even like you'll be so surprised the way it's done. It's so sneaky, man. I looked out my window, yeah, and I'm on this grid, yeah. There's like this council yeah, that's ironic, isn't it? That's fucking ironic. That's funny. There's like a council, like organisation that works around these areas, and it's called Sovereign. I got these fucking vans parked out of the front of my house that say Sovereign, as if they're just taking the piss because of the severe lack of sovereignty that everyone seems to be fucking blind to. We're all pointing the fingers at each other, yeah? But we're all slaves in the same fucking prison, so why don't we point the finger at the motherfucker who's keeping us in here? And stop gaslighting and gangstalking each other, bro, with the fucking... Anyway, fuck this. This was only meant to be 60 seconds long. I wasn't meant to go on a mad rant. But anyway, literally, parents, they have kids, yeah, and then they, like, don't actually give the kid what the kid needs. Like, they'll feed the kid shit. They'll send the kid... Yeah, so this fucking school thing that I was saying, yeah. So, yeah, I had to be in education, but I didn't resonate with education because my third eye's open and I'm not a fucking sheep and I'm an organic... divine spark, and I'm not a fucking artificial intelligence robot gang stalker, yeah, that they're trying to make me into, yeah, and that is why it's fucking warfare, mate, and I will never give up until I slay these demons. Yeah, check it. So they put me in this warehouse, yeah, because I'd exhausted all other options of mandatory government indoctrination, and I only just like record this now. Or this morning even. It's really weird to me. Basically, I was working for free. I went to Sofia, yeah, and yeah, basically this place is... So I exhausted all of the schools, so they put me into a warehouse thing. And I was literally picking and packing, and I was basically employed, but I wasn't being paid. My school paid for me to work at this, like, warehouse thing for... basically, like, the youth who misbehaves and who won't fit into the corridor that is the school indoctrination shit. So there's loads of these naughty kids that are being, like, funded to work in this warehouse instead of school because they have to be in some form of education. So I was working in a warehouse at age, like, fucking 15, 16, yeah, for free. And my parents kept sending me there. I realised this morning. I was like, huh? I was like, hold on, mate. So I have to go to school, yeah? Because of the mandatory education, so-called, right? Okay, fair enough. But I don't like none of these schools, and they don't really like me. So the alternative is I'll go to, like, some substitute for school, right? So technically I'm still in education. But it ain't. It's a pick and pack warehouse. I was going, like, in and out of fridges with trolleys and fucking, like, grids of, like, word, fucking spreadsheets and shit. And I'm like, why the fuck did I keep going? What, like, why would my parents, like, be, like, they didn't raise any question, and neither did I guess, but, like, I was in the midst of my awakening. I mean, I did meet this one, like, older guy there. He's, like, 30-odd years old, and he went, ayahuasca, randomly, and I heard that from Traumatic, and then I asked him, and we ended up actually, we're still in contact now, and yeah, he's I met a divine spark in there, 1 in a million, but regardless, that's not exactly relevant. But yeah, it's just, like, literally, like, so my parents literally sent me to work in a warehouse, well, some of my parents, anyway. It's, like, because it was mandatory from the government, sure, like, and I'm sure to an extent they're doing their best. Like, I'm not hating, and I'll never judge without compassion. Like, it's all unconsciousness, and people are just doing their best in a way, like, and we're also being attacked by the government. So I don't blame the parents. I blame the government, and I don't blame the government. I blame the fucking archonic demons, and I don't blame the archonic demons. I blame the artificial intelligence. Like, it has a life of its own, really. In a way, I'm not really sure, to be honest, about a lot of the nuance, but. Anyway, it's just weird to me. Like, I asked some of these, like, youth around here, and, like, they all hate school, and I'm just like, what? Like, if all of the children are, like, dreading going there, why do they have to go? Like life is sold as this fucking like graft in this artificial scarcity poverty shit that's created with fucking illusions, bro. But yeah, I thought it was fucking weird when I realised it was like, so I had to be in some form of education or something, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, how are you going to send me to, like, I was literally working for, like, why am I in that building at all? Why am I not, like, on our own land with our own food and that? Anyway, regardless, some of you AI gang-stalking motherfuckers better start dying soon.
1, 2, 3. There's a $300 trillion system that follows you around. Everywhere you go, you don't know, 'cause it does not make a sound. But it knows every noise that you may make. It knows the taste of your birthday cake. It knows the road by which you plan to leave. And every trick that's up your sleeve. $300 trillion system that follows you around. Everywhere you go, you don't know, 'cause it does not make a sound, but it does. So they have to manage it with artificially generated noise. Never receiving these darker boys with players that's some very powerful, expensive toys. While mapping all your brains to the cloud, you're all interconnected, we can pick you out the crowd. Presses for the range, gain compensation, so even when you whistle in your mind, it's just as loud.